right, my friends, it is time. You've seen a little bit of a display of what this is going to look like, but it is time now for the Cowboy Up Challenge. If you would please, and you're able, please rise, remove your hats for the Canadian National Anthem.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Here at the 2025 Calgary Stampede. This event is designed to challenge the horse and rider. It showcases their abilities as a team as they maneuver through a series of challenges, demonstrating both their amazing horsemanship and their incredible speed. It's time now to introduce to you the man who invented extreme cowboy racing. Please put your hands together and welcome Mr. Craig Cameron. Craig, tell us a little bit about, for those who have never been here, never been to Stampede, they've never seen the Cowboy Up Challenge. What the heck is extreme cowboy racing all about?
Well, it's a little bit about what you heard. It's about extreme cowboy racing. That's it. It's an extreme course and a test of horse and rider team. I mean, I'll tell you what, nothing tests them like extreme cowboy, and this Cowboy Up Challenge is as extreme as it gets. It's gonna be fast, it's gonna be exciting, hey, it's gonna be a wild ride, so buckle up, because you're in for a real treat if you love great horses and great cowboys.
I love that, as we do here at the Calgary Stampede. How did you come up with this concept? You know, what was sort of the impetus that got you going and you thought, well, let's just do this idea?
Well, you know, as a young man, I was raised in the ranching industry, and I remember as a young man, the horses had to do everything, and as I got a little older, I realized the horses were just a barrel horse or a calf horse or a race horse, and I thought, what about an event that would test the horse in every single facet? I thought that might be something really exciting, and it is.
It sure is, that's for sure. Do you want to tell the folks who we've got here tonight? We've got quite the group of riders. They have no fear, let's just put it that way, and that's what they need to be able to do this Cowboy Up Challenge here at the Calgary Stampede, don't they?
Well, we got a lot of pro power right here. What you're going to be seeing are the very best of the West. Very best. And I'm telling you, just like every other event at the Calgary Stampede, it's invitational only, and that invitation goes out to the best in the world. So you're seeing some of the best horses and best riders in a very tough event, all vying for that Calgary Stampede buckle that is a legend all by itself.
And that's the thing, right? There is money involved here, obviously. They're going for the check, but there is nothing better than that shiny belt buckle. The money doesn't last forever, but the belt buckle sure does.
The belt buckle lasts forever. You win that championship, and they can never take it away for you, and it follows you the rest of your life. If you're a cowboy or a cowgirl, that means an awful lot.
These riders are not new to this kind of a challenge, so let's bring them in and introduce them to the folks here at the Calgary Stampede.
Well, our first rider right there, I call her Riding Annie Chance. This girl's a 12-time national champion, 6-time world champion, and she's also a Calgary Stampede champion. One of the best in the world. Give a hand from Joplin, Missouri to Riding Annie Chance. Our next rider, Sophia Lowy from Lima, Alberta, Canada, 2023 Youth World Champion. All right, many-time champ of the world, hustling Lee Hart. Man, you can't read all the championships that Cowboy's got. He comes all the way from Kentucky. All right, our next one, Hannah Howe from Kentucky as well, Pro Reserve champion. These guys got more buckles than Carter's got pills. Here's Cindy Mitchell right there, non-pro world champion, riding the great horse, Smarty Pants Joker. And here comes Tim Yoho. This guy's an amazing guy. If you're betting money, you might want to bet on that one. And here comes Melissa Glowalski, Brusby, Alberta, Canada. All right, here we go. Christina Hamrook from Rocky View County, Alberta. Oh, a pro rider. Right, and then look out. Here comes Kelsey Yates, a pro world champion. All right, this girl is a riding. If you like speed, you're going to like Kelsey. And finally, rounding it out, Tyler Howe, 2024 Intermediate Reserve and World Champion.
Well, friends, you've met the riders, you've met the horses, and they like to hear you. As they go around this course, you can cheer them on loud and proud. Let them know that you like what you see, because they perform even better, both the riders and the horses, with your cheers and applause. You've met them all. Should we get started, Craig?
I'm ready to go racing. Are you guys ready to race up there? All right, let me hear it. When you see something you like, if you would cheer loud, I promise you these guys will go faster and they'll ride harder, and they appreciate that applause. Good luck to each and every rider. Here we go. Calgary Stampede Cowboy Up Challenge 2025.
Now, Pete, there's probably, sorry, Craig, there's probably lots of people looking at Pete Fraser over there. There are a lot of people in the crowd wondering, okay, so how do we mark a competition like this? How does anyone decide who wins the Cowboy Up Challenge? We've got to have some judges in the house, don't we?
Well, you know, it's a tough event to judge. You got to know what you're doing. You got to have a background of horses and horsemanship. And like everything else at the Calgary Stampede, we have the best of the best. Let me introduce first. This lady has judged the World Finals. She judged the Nationals. She judged the Calgary Stampede. You don't get here without being the best. She's a number 5 judge right here, from right here in Calgary. Would you please make welcome Miss Kim Haslett. And our next judge, he's kind of the dean of all judges. He is one of the men responsible for bringing the Cowboy Up Challenge to the Calgary Stampede. This man has created a lot of the rule book. He knows this sport inside and out. Nobody's better. He's the top of the line. Would you welcome from High River, Alberta, Canada, Mr. Pete Fraser.
Our judges are in place. Our riders and our horses are ready. I think our fans are ready. You guys ready to get this competition started? What do you think, Craig?
I'm ready to rock and roll. I know these guys will feel more at home once they get in the arena and go to work. That's what it's all about. Ride like a champion. That's Stampede Legacy. Well, our first rider will be Tyler Howe out of Frankfort, Kentucky. Intermediate world champion. He's also the reserve world champion, all done in 1 year, which has never been done before. Sitting fourth in the national point standings right now, this is Tyler Howe.
Yeah, let them know what you think as they start going around this course, folks. Timer will get started in a sec.
Let's pull the trigger and get it going. All right, waiting on them to go past the flag. Here we go, flags up, off and running, Tyler Howe. All right, here's a performance move called doubling into the fence right there. Oh, Tyler Howell, that is an excellent job right there. You are seeing some real pro power here tonight between horse and rider. Remember, every obstacle is judged 1 to 10 points. They're also timed on the course. All right, showing how brave this horse is. All right, check this out. You have to have what we call a brave horse to do this work. Oh yeah, Tyler Howell. Now the spin. Looking for that flat and fast spin is what the judges are looking for. Remember, 0 to 10 on every single obstacle. All right, check this out. Here comes that side pass. Oh, that is pretty, pretty, pretty. All right, here comes the flag carry. Up and through. Oh, looking good. You know what? It's all about control. Speed with control. Tyler Howell making it look good right there. Got a lope forward right there. Round the bend he goes. Gets that flag, and he's got to be off and running and on his way. One, two, three, four. How about that? Oh, do it again. Those are the big dog jumps. All right, off and running. Oh, man. Look at that bridge. Oh, that is tough. Right there. All right, here he comes up and over, and that is steep, steep, steep. All right, now, we're looking for forward movement right there. And I think he's doing an excellent job of going forward, and he's got to go the other way as well. Control, control, control. That horse looking for a place to go. All right, off and running and heading down the home stretch. Here we go, Tyler Howell, up and over, and there's your first rider down. Whoa. Oh, man, what a run. Tyler Howell, as he steps up here, he can hear you now. How about that for a run? You know, there are a lot of points available out on that course, but it is tough to garner them up. How did you feel about it? How did you feel everything went between you and your horse?
It's my first run. That's what I expected. She was pretty hot. She was excited. Her head was high, but we worked through it. We did some good things. So I'm happy with it. I'm happy.
Well, I tell you what, that first go-around's all about make the money, pay for the trip up here. And again, I tell you what, I think you laid it down for everybody to follow right now. One more round of applause for Tyler Howell as we move on. All right, we're rolling on right now. This end coming up now. He is hot, hot, hot. This is Tim Yoho out of Kansas. 2024 Ride Smart Champ of the World. All right, here we go. Tim Yoho, Kansas Cowboy, lock and loaded. Oh, how about that for getting in the ground right there? That is a performance turn on the rail, which we call doubling into the fence. All right, Tim Yoho, he's your pilot. Check it out. These are some great horses, not good horses. These are great horses. Man, locked and loaded, putting one in the chamber, right down the chute. Oh, here he comes. Let me see the spin right there. Again, you want the flat and fast, the front end moving around a stationary hind end. All right, off he's running, back right out. Here comes that very tough side pass. Look how straight this horse is. Excellent work. That is not easy to do. not knocking over one of those things. All right, here comes the flag carry. You're looking at some tough, brave horses, I guarantee you that much. All right, total domination on this ride. Tim Yoho looking hot as a bandit's pistol out there. All right, round the bend he goes. To the left, looking good. He's going to make the handoff and get on his way. Remember, they're not only judged 1 to 10, but they're also timed. Timed on the whole course is factored in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here come the big jumps. 1 and 2. Now slow it down, in control, right over the top, and here comes that tough bridge. Wow, absolutely no hesitation on the part of that horse. Here he comes. Oh, look at this man roll. Now, this is a little bit different here. We're looking for forward movement circles. A lot of these horses are going to want to spin, but it's control and a great feel from the rider right there. Tim Yoho, what a champ he is. He's got to go the other way. Oh, yeah. Looking really good right there. Tim Yoho headed for home, sweet home. Here we go, 1, 2, and there he is. Nicely done. Going for the big money here at the Calgary Stampede, Tim Yoho.
All right, Craig, we are through our first couple. Let's hear.
Oh, yeah, thank you, Tim. You know, Tim, you just seem to eat pressure for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You always look so relaxed and so comfortable out there. Are you relaxed and comfortable?
No, I'm going to go out and throw up here in a second.
I don't blame you. You know, there's a lot of pressure when you compete in an event as prestigious as the Calgary Stampede. I know you'd like to take that buckle home. I think you've had a great start. You had to feel good about your run today.
Yeah, I felt really comfortable. She was coming back to me. That was very difficult, I must tell you.
It was difficult. Pete Frazier's always coming up with something instead of the spin, that forward movement circle. But I thought you handled it like the champion you are. Thank you. Tim Yoho, guys. Give him a hand.
How you liking the Cowboy Up Challenge so far, folks? Woo! It is fast and it is fun. And friends, we could not have events like the Cowboy Up Challenge without the sponsors that we have here at the Calgary Stampede. So a big thank you to CN, We Power the Economy, to Kubota, Built for Those Who Do, Nutrien, Feeding the Future, Pivotal Energy, an innovative energy infrastructure and trusted transportation partner, Plains, a proud supporter of the Calgary Stampede and one of our community partners. A big thanks to Polaris. Farm, trail, work, or play, Polaris has the right off-road vehicle for you. And Wrangler, outfitting champion since 1947. Wrangler, long live cowboys and cowgirls. And long live the T-shirt cannon as well. Are you guys ready? You want a T-shirt? You better be loud and we better be able to see you. All right, Craig, we are ready to go with our next couple of riders. Who's coming into the arena now?
All right. I think you're going to really enjoy this next rider. Are you looking closely? That's not a horse, that's a mule. This is Melissa Gowinski out of Alberta, Canada. Oh, I love this team right here. The name of this mule, you're going to listen, you're going to love it. This is Jessica Rabbit What a great turn by that mule right there. All right, Melissa, 5 times to the World Finals right there on Jessica Rabbit. She raised this mule, she trained this mule, and I tell you what, they do a great job. And here they are competing at the Stampede. Come on, anybody pulling for Jessica Rabbit? Yeah. Oh yeah, you gotta appreciate. Oh yes, look out. Look at that spin on that mule. Guys, look at that. How about that for, boy, I tell you what, great work on old Jessica Rabbit right there. You know, you have to appreciate the toughness and the greatness of this course. How about that, Jessica Rabbit? Yes, ma'am. Oh, yeah. I tell you what, that mule is hotter than Maria's tamale soup down in Monterrey, Mexico. They are getting the job done. Look at that smooth, beautiful little Hollywood trot, changing leads. I'll tell you what, you're seeing great horses and horsemanship. I hope you're aware of just how tough these courses are and how great these horse and rider teams are. All right, on the performance move, here we go. Jessica Rabbit up and loping away. Beautiful. Looking good, man. How about that? These mules are notoriously good jumpers. That might have been some of the best jumps of the day. Man, without any hesitation. How about that mule attacking this course? Lord have mercy. And a beautiful stop. Here comes the forward movement turns. You know how tough they can be. Yes, come on, Jessica Rabbit. Oh, come on. You're seeing the best of horses and horsemanship right now as Jessica Rabbit and Melissa Glowinski putting on a show for you. Outstanding work, headed for home, up and over, right over the top and time. Woo. I gotta say, I love that darn mule. Man, and so what possessed you to ever get started with the mules? And there's not many mules at the caliber of Jessica Rabbit. Phenomenal work.
Well, I started with one and I couldn't get anything done with her. And I thought that was kind of interesting. And so I found her to give it a second try.
Well, I tell you what, you got to be happy with that run. That was a brave, strong run by you and Jessica Rabbit. You know, it takes a lot of work to get a horse prepared for an event this tough.
It sure does, and she really gave me her best out there today.
Well, these horses and these mules will certainly give you your heart, and you do too. Thank you so much for a great run. Give her a hand, Canadian Cowgirl, Melissa Glowinski.
Anything?
Oh, look out now. Why don't we stay in Canada? Y'all ready for another Canadian Cowgirl? And I tell you what, this girl is a threat to win each and every time she comes into the pen. She's the reigning Calgary Stampede champion. Right there, 2023 Youth World Champion, Youth World Champion go-round winner. This is a cute, tough cowgirl. Look out, boys. She's looking for another Calgary Stampede buckle. Here we go. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, bring it on now. Come on, Sophia, looking good. Remember, this girl won the Stampede. She's already got one buckle. Can she do it again? All right, tough, fast course. 0 to 10 on each and every obstacle. Remember, a 5 would be like an average. Look at that, she's saying, come on, I'll show you how to run that thing. Beautiful. Man, that was just flat showing off right there. And that's what the judges are like. Oh, look at that spin. Lord have mercy. Oh, you talk about stirring the pot. Look at this young lady. And she's only, I think, 19 years old. What a hand she is. Look at that, guys. Beautiful work. Wow. That is what you call horsemanship. Horse, man or woman. And the relationship you build, whether it's any good or not, depends on that rider. Beautiful work. They know these horses inside and out. Mind, body, spirit. Physically, mentally, and emotionally. And I tell you what, Sophia Lowy, how about that? Canadian cowgirl on the move and on the march, looking for another buckle. All right, round the bend she goes. I tell you what, she is, act like to me, she come out here with gold plate in her head right there. Oh yeah, how about that? Yes! Woo! Man, oh man. Oh yeah! Desperate times call for desperate measures. She is rocking and rolling, guys. I mean, this young lady is putting on a clinic. All right, now this is about forward movement, not spinning. See how that, watch the horse's feet. That's what the judges are looking at. See that this horse is marching forward. Now she's got to make a turn, go the other way. The horse has to follow a feel with her hands, her bits, her legs, everything. How about you like this Canadian cowgirl? What a hand she is. All right, headed for home. 1, 2, 3, and there we go. Wow. Man, oh man, what a cutie she is too. I guarantee you, Lord have mercy. Where does all that come from? Man, you are locked and loaded and going for gold out there. That had to feel good. How'd that feel to you?
Yeah, for the first round, that really felt good, definitely.
Did you have any special game plan tonight or anything? Were you nervous?
I was a little bit nervous, actually, but it was kind of go out there, see what she has to offer me, and just work with her.
And your horse felt good tonight?
Yeah, she felt really good.
How would it feel to bring home another one of those Stampede buckles?
Oh, it would be so awesome.
Maybe you let me borrow one of them. How about giving her a hand right there? Canadian cowgirl, Sophia Lloyd. Right. What a run right there. That was a heck of a run. Oh, we're rolling on.
All right, thank you so much, Craig. And now, folks, eyes up to the big Stampede super screens. A word from our sponsors. All right, friends, want to remind you about our 50/50. Get your RE/MAX Stampede Show Band daily 50/50 tickets. The only daily 50/50 draw on park. Proceeds support Stampede youth programs and their achievements across Alberta. Look for your 50/50 sellers in the red aprons. They're wandering through the stands, folks. Get your 50/50 tickets. You can also go scan that QR code that's all over Stampede Park and up now on our Stampede super screen, so you can scan it right where you sit, because you could be today's lucky 50/50 winner. Another little thing that we've got going on at the Calgary Stampede this year, the AQHA Fan Favorite Horse Award. You just nominate your registered American quarter horse and get your friends, your followers, your fans, anyone that you can to vote for your horse, and someone is going to win the Fan Favorite Award plus a Yeti cooler. The AQHA Fan Favorites will be determined by popular vote, one winner each for horses in the cutting, reining, working cow horse, and this Cowboy Up Challenge. So rally your votes. We'll reveal the winner a little later, and a randomly drawn voter will win an AQHA logoed Yeti cooler for your beverages. Another QR code up on the screens for you.
All right, here we go. Let's go back to Kentucky, to a really top hand. This girl is legally blind. I'm going to repeat that, legally blind. And when she rides, he has better vision than everybody. This is Kelsey Yates out of Kentucky. This young lady is sitting 5th in the nation right now. She's made the world finals many times a go-around winner. She is a champion each and every time, and she can put the pedal to the metal. All right, you're watching Kelsey Yates out of Kentucky. All right, watch this powerhouse team. She is a true powerhouse. Look at that. Wow. Did you see that correction? Amazing. All right, spinning to the left. Oh, looking flat and good to me right there. Kelsey Yates coming back out right there. Here comes the side pass. The whole idea is not to knock anything down. Look how she's looking where she's going, leaning to the outside of her horse. Perfect job on the side pass. Oh, looking good right now. Here we go. Kelsey Yates on the move. Oh, I'll tell you what, this girl's hotter than a July day in Death Valley. She's got it going on as usual. Remember, you don't get here without an invitation, and you don't get the invitation unless you're one of the best. Oh, looking good right there. Boy, I mean, snatch that flag up right there. Around the bend she goes, working one-handed right there, and headed to the jumping section. Oh, come on now. Up and over, let's get red. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was perfection. How about that for Kelsey Yates? I mean, hunting the gold buckle, that is a tough bridge, and each one of these people are making it look easy. This is very steep, but they make it look easy. That's how good these riders are. Best in the world. You know what? I tell you one thing about Kelsey Yates. Remember, their time, she's very quick. She has gone through this course methodically, just chewing it up, attacking this thing, looking for that check right there and the go-around money, and she's highly capable. Here she comes one more time around the bend. Home sweet home is right in front of her. All right, Kentucky Cowboy. Kelsey Yates right there. You know what, Kelsey? You're such a tough competitor, but you always come in with a smile on your face. I've seen you win so many different go-arounds. You've amazed me. I mean, your vision is amazing. How do you do this? And I know your vision is just a very small thing. How do you have to trust your horse?
Oh, 100%. Practice, practice, practice. And it's honestly, the less vision I get, the more you develop the feel. And you can really feel the horse when they're about to do something based on how they tense up. And so it's a lot of practice and a lot of trust in my partner, Whiskey.
Well, you know what? You're an inspiration to each and every one of us. You know, you make me want to go home and just ride better than ever. Hey, great work out there, great run. Keep it up. Hey, how about a hand for this amazing cowgirl, Kelsey Yates? Step down there if you want to.
Yeah, Craig, you know, you got to be a professional on this one. We've got a protest. We have the miniature horses showing at the national show. They said anything the big horses can do, they can do. So I said, I'll ask Craig if he wants the audience to see this stuff.
Well, I tell you what, Pete, I didn't know we were having these mini horses in here, but I sure did like them. Actually, the mini horse is actually a breed, and they're amazing little horses. Look at them. I didn't know we were. Are we handing out checks to the mini horses, Pete? What's going on here?
I'm just going to leave it to you.
Do you like the mini horses? Give them a round, guys.
You can make noise. Tell them you like them.
Oh, yeah.
Love it, Craig. That's more my speed, I think, right there.
Look at that. How about that? That is so cool. I believe I might be running out of air by now. Oh, I'll tell you what. You know what? People say to me all the time, Craig, what kind of horses do you like the best? I tell them I like big horses, little horses. I like everything. Do y'all like these little horses? Give them a round of applause. We appreciate them being here. I don't think we'd be here at all at the Stampede if it wasn't for these amazing horses that we just sometimes, I hope, never, ever take for granted. And again, they give us their heart and soul each and every time they come out here. Beautiful work.
Do you think I could ride one of those in the Cowboy Up Challenge?
I think we need to have you ride one in the Cowboy Up Challenge.
That feels like a little more my speed. Hey, a big round of applause, if you would, folks, for Hannah Logan and Teacup, Carla O'Brien with Chance, and Noah Locke-Dixon with Ronnie. Thank you for bringing your minis in here, gang. Woo!
Everybody clap your hands.
Oh, man, that's so cool. I love it.
All right, Craig, who's our next rider up in the Cowboy Up Challenge?
Well, we're going to move on right now, and we'll check that out. We better give him one more round of applause. I love it. Oh, yeah, come on. Come on.
Yeah!
Pete beat me over there. All right, okay. All right. Well, we're moving to Fairland, Oklahoma. And this is a really tough cowgirl. And she is a true veteran and one of the greatest horses in the sport. This is Smarty Pants Joker with Cindy Mitchell. What's this horse? It's a great horse. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that turn. Yes, sir, Bob. Those were really excellent turns. Remember, they're judged on each and every obstacle, 1 to 10 points. Look at her side pass up there. I keep talking about what a great horse this is. This horse is named Smarty Pants Joker, and he is a phenomenon. There's Cindy Mitchell at the helm. All right, here we go. Check the turnaround on this horse. Narrow quarters going in right there. Oh, how about that? Let me hear it up there. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. That was just cooler than penguin toes. All right, here comes a side pass. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Smarty Pants Joker. Oh, Lord have mercy. I mean, hot right there. All right, here comes the flag carry. Snatch that thing up like a red-headed stepchild at a Walmart store with a lot of authority right there. Look how smooth Smarty Pants Joker is. Look at the loose reins, the soft touch right there that Cindy Mitchell does. There's the forward movement turn. Beautiful work. Canter pirouette. I mean, putting on a clinic. Cindy's got it going on, guys. Look at her side pass up there. Oh, I like it. That is what you call control. Look at that horse's eyes. Look at that horse's ears. See how his ears are straight up, looking where he's going. He's not in trouble. He's not bothered. He's having a ball. Here comes Cindy Mitchell tearing this course up. That is a tough obstacle right there. Right back down. Now, here comes the forward movement. Look at the ears on that horse. He's just listening to her commands. He's saying, aren't we spinning? And Cindy's saying, no, we're going forward. So she's got to work through her feel. Hands, bits, legs, reins, spurs, on the ground, on her back, right there. Back around the other way. This is one of the toughest ones on the course, believe it or not. And they're elevated and they cannot step off. It's very tough. It's not easy. There goes Cindy. She says, I'm ready to get on out of there. Up and over, lock and load and home. Yeah. Wow. Unbelievable. Cindy just beats me over here. Man. Okay. What a horse. You know what? That, guys, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't ask you this, but how old are you?
I'm 65.
And competing at the very highest level. Getting the invitation at 65, phenomenal. And you know what? Smarty Pants Joker, how old is Smarty Pants?
15.
15. And I mean, they are rocking and rolling out there. You know, and you know, Smarty Pants, I'd like to load him up my trailer and take him home, but I know you'd be after me with a Winchester.
Over after you, that's right. You cannot have my horse.
You know what? You're always having a good time. You always make everybody smile. You're a top hand with a top horse. We appreciate you being here. Keep riding like a champion. Cindy Mitchell, Smarty Pants Joker. All right, here we go again. Let's go. Can you believe how many Kentucky Go Boys and Cowgirls we got? This is Hannah Howell, Tyler Howell's. This is his wife. Now, she's a professional trainer. She's a professional rider and a real powerhouse. Look out for this young lady. She could steal the show. Here we go, Hannah Howell. Oh, look out for this lady. She's hot, hot, hot. Oh, look at that turn on the hindquarters. Beautiful. That's what you call getting in the dirt right there, boys. Smooth. Man, we just have to call her smooth operator, isn't she? All right, here we come. Let's see if she can make this thing fly. How about that for a brave horse? Beautiful. She's the 2024 Pro Reserve World Champion. And I mean, she is a great rider. Look at that turnaround. Oh, picking them up and laying them down. Outstanding work. I mean, this girl's hotter than two dogs in a sleeping bag. I mean, she's got it going on. Excellent work. Look at right where she's going. Beautiful. Now, oh, wow. Oh, golly. Look at that. Look at her compensate. Dropping that flag, that's about as welcome as sand in a canteen, but she is off and on. How about that for getting back on? Lickety split. You're not going to break this girl. I tell you what, she's hot. She knows how to compensate. She makes those changes as needed. That's why she's a champion. All right, here we go. Hannah Howell, round the bend. To the right, out of there she comes, stirring the pot, handing off the flag, and on her way. All right, there we go now. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, how about that? Look at that. Man, that doesn't get any better than that, boys. Oh! I told you that bridge was tough. I told you. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, yeah! That is the stuff I'm talking about that champions are made of. Here we come, Hannah Howell. And I'll tell you what a cowgirl. No backup in this girl, absolutely none. Going for a gold buckle, and I'll tell you what, highly capable. This is some good work right here. Stepping around the bend, forward movement, right in the middle of the pedestal, looking good. Guys, she's headed for home. How about that for a tough cowgirl? All right. Wow. Amazing. You know, Hannah, you're as aggressive as a mountain lion after a newborn foal. But you know what I love about you? what I think cowboying is never weaken. You didn't weaken for a minute. You made sure your horse was sound and okay. Does he feel okay after that?
Yeah, she feels great, thankfully. I wasn't sure I was going to have her even a month ago coming here, so I'm happy.
She's tough right there, just like you. What were you thinking when that happened? We just kind of got to re-garner and regather?
Readjust and get straight.
Just to fit the situation. That's what great cowboys do every moment. It's a ride from moment to moment.
It really is, just obstacle to obstacle, just keeping it straight in your head. Don't think of the whole course.
Well, I tell you what, we're wishing you the best. I never get tired of watching you ride. You ride like the champion that you are. Keep it going, and we'll see you in the next round. How about it, guys? What a hand. And a how.
Thank you so much, Craig. Folks, you having fun here at the Cowboy Up Challenge?
T-shirt guys.
Woo! We are heating it up. Let's get things a little hotter. How about some t-shirts? You want a t-shirt? We got Cody on the t-shirt gun. You better be up. You better be making some noise. He can't hear you. Who wants it?
You better look out for the next rider. This is our call riding Annie Chance. She's got more world titles than Carter's got pills. Look out, boys. Here comes a many-time champ of the world, Annie Chance. And I mean, she won't be waiting for nothing. This girl rides for gold each and every time. There's no telling how many championships you look at that slide. Wow. Did you see that? I mean, get in the ground. Oh, yes, ma'am. And I mean, she will attack this course like a team of Navy SEALs. This girl is a ridingest son of a gun you'll ever see right here. Here we go, Annie Chance on the move. Looking over her shoulder, checking her load. Got it at the perfect length. All right, in the bucket she goes. Now, her horses usually have a really good turnaround. Here we go, to the left. Beautiful, outstanding, doesn't get any, whoa! And I mean, that horse was spinning, boys. I mean, that was fast, fast, fast. Here we go, side pass. Look how she looks, leans to the right and travels to the left. Very, very correct. This girl is really a great teacher, a great trainer. She has so many accolades. And look how smooth that little Hollywood lope she's got going on. Annie Chance putting on a show as usual. All right, here comes the forward moving turns, canter pirouette, riding one-handed, very aware of where she's at and what she's doing. Beautiful work right there. Okay. Oh, come on. This girl's always hotter than a griddle at a pancake house on a Saturday morning. Here we go, Annie Chance on the move right there, right down the center. Well, there's that pesky bridge, and over the top she goes. I mean, didn't slow down one iota, attacking this course as she normally does. Here we go, slows down. Now, going to work on this tough little obstacle. I think we all know just how tough this can be. These horses want to spin, and we're saying to them, no, no, just go forward, just go forward. See how he wants to spin? Boy, all right, here we go. Annie Chance on the move, over the top, last one, and time. All right, one of my favorite cowgirls, Annie Chance right there. That's a tough course.
It is. There's a lot of technical aspects. You got to be precise. You got to be thinking ahead.
And you got to help your horse.
You got to help your horse all the time. And you know what? I've seen you ride so many great horses. I always say the horse seeks the level of the rider, and that says so much about you. But you're a joy and a pleasure to watch. You're a champion, and she's a Calgary Stampede champion. She's looking for buckle number 2 as well. So help her out, guys. We'll see you in the next round. Any chance. Better look out for this next cowboy. I call him Hustlin' Lee Hart, and he's been around since the inception of cowboy racing. He is an icon in this sport, and he's got more world championships than you'll see why we call him Hustlin' Lee Hart. What a great hand. Oh, this guy just keeps making horse after horse. Oh yeah, doubling into the fence. Beautiful and looking good. Oh yeah. Oh, come on, this guy never takes a backdoor approach. I guarantee you, he comes head on each and every time. Look at Lee Hart right there. I mean, that's as pretty as it gets. I mean, showing off total control. Here comes the spin box. Lee Hart out of Kentucky. Oh man, putting on a clinic right there. This guy has created so many great horses. He's a horse trainer extraordinaire. Beautiful work and looking good. Oh yeah, and oh yeah. This man always takes a full throttle approach each and every time. But like Annie Chan said, this is a very technical course. You got to be really careful. Look at the lead change. Beautiful lead change right there. Watch his horse's feet right there. And that's a sequence of footfall is what a lead is, or they're loping to the right or to the left. It's all about balance for the horse. Look at that go right into that spin right there. Lee Hart, outstanding. Boy, look at the handoff without ever slowing down. And I mean picking up speed as he heads into these jumps. Here we go, Hustlin' Lee Hart. Many-time champ of the world. Beautiful. Perfection. Man, I tell you what, he's smooth. This guy is smooth right now. I love it. He's smooth. Smooth as ice on a hot day. Here he comes, Lee Hart. Man, I mean, putting together one heck of a run in it. As usual, very quick. This man always comes out here full throttle. Boy, look at this. Perfect forward movement. Guys, this is a nice job up on top there. Look how relaxed his horse is. The judges got to take notice. His horse is relaxed. He's comfortable. He's got a loose rein. He's sitting in the middle. Man, that's what you call control, control, control. All right, headed down the home stretch. Here we go. Champ of the world, Lee Hart, and time. Wow. Unbelievable. I thought that was a great run right there. Well, here's my buddy Lee Hart. I've known this cowboy a long time. He's just what a tough competitor he is each and every time. And man, that's kind of a tough technical course, but you know, you had just a teeny tiny little bobble like you hit that, but man, I thought you had an excellent run. How'd you feel?
She felt really good. This was her first time to Calgary, so you know, we were wondering how the jitters would be, but she was spot on. Hitting that deal, that's 100% me. I should have set her up a little better, you know. Probably got a little handsy.
Well, you know what? Typical horseman, he's taking all the blame, but you know what? This guy is such a top hand and a living, breathing American cowboy. Guys, will you give a hand to Lee Hart right here? I thought that was a heck of a run. Well, I think we only got one left. What a great course Pete Frazier has put together here, challenging these cowboys from top to bottom, stem to stern, all the way through. Well, we're going to go to Christina Hamrook. This is in Alberta, Rocky View County right there. Canadian cowgirl, Christina Hamrook. Boy, she competes in the pro division every time. Here she is at the Stampede. Look out, boys. Got a Canadian cowgirl on the move. Oh, I mean, she's tearing it up. Man, oh, look at that. Wow, what a turn. Oh, Lord have mercy. I mean, that horse really getting in the dirt right there. Look at her just lope up laterally, right up there, sets it up perfect. That's called preparation. Oh, yeah, the will to win's no good without the will to prepare. Here we go. Oh, man, I'll tell you what. This cowgirl is putting on a show. Outstanding. Let's see the turnaround. Oh, yeah. She's making it look easy, isn't she? How about that Canadian cowgirl? I'll tell you. Oh, come on, Canada. I mean, she's earning every single point that they give her. Man, that is beautiful. Oh, wow. And that will hurt. Remember, every obstacle, 1 to 10. So again, the judges will get her on that one. All right, continuing right now to dazzle everybody, including the judges. She's having a great run. Look at the nice lead change, smooth and in control. Beautiful work. Right into that turn. How do you like that? That rocking horse turn right there. All right, here's the handoff. Coming around the bend. Oh, last rider of the day. Don't forget, every course changes every day. There'll be a new course tomorrow. And then the finals on Sunday, don't forget, where we crown our champion. You'll want to get a friend and be here on tomorrow and Sunday as the courses keep changing. Beautiful work. Grab a friend. Oh, man, beautiful work. Keep it coming, cowgirl. Chewing this course up, spitting it out. All right, here we go, Hannah. You got it. You got it. Man, that is good work right there. Going the other way, and I mean, right on the edge like a Barnum and Bailey tightrope walker. Beautiful work. Let's bring her on home. Last rider of the day, and time. Oh, yeah. Good work, Christina. Nice work for Christina Hamrook. Oh, yeah. Yeah, come on over, Christina. Man, what a great looking horse. Comes over here, just beautiful position, bridled up, nicely done. Man, you came out of there. I mean, you were rolling lickety-split right there.
Yeah, she usually chooses a speed and it's fast.
And it was fast. It was very fast right there. And that little tiny bobble on the side pass, doggone it. What happened there?
I just got in a hurry, turned too quick.
Oh, what? It's amazing. You guys do such a great job. You're such a top hand. You know, 2 more rounds to go, and then the one Sunday, that's the one that means everything. So that buckle is still got to be gleaming in your eye. You got a chance like everybody else, so we're wishing you the very best.
Thank you very much, and I hope you guys enjoyed the show.
Thank you. Thank you, Christina. Oh, what a run we had right there. Yes, ma'am, that was something, wasn't it? All right. Yep, that was a great show. Guys, you know, you're seeing some of the best of horses and horsemanship in the world with the fastest growing sport in the equine industry today.
Craig, that was unbelievable. What a spectacular event. Did you all enjoy the Cowboy Up Challenge? Yeah. Well, we hope you'll come back because we've got a couple of nights still to go after this. In the meantime, we're going to send off our judges, Kim Haslett and Pete Fraser. They're going to take a moment to tally up the scores, find out who today's winners are, and then we'll come back with, I don't know, what do you say, some money and maybe a belt buckle too, Craig?
Yeah, we're coming back right there. Who do you think won? You know, tomorrow when you come, you might want to bring a tablet and actually try to score along with the judges. It's not easy to do. Remember, 0 to 10, 5 would be an average score, and that's for each and every obstacle. So just see how close you are with the judges. That's a lot of fun, and it improves your horsemanship.
I don't know, did you guys think some of the Alberta riders maybe should be coming in first today? Yeah, well, it's been an amazing evening watching these riders from the U.S. and from Canada compete, and boy, I love the Cowboy Up Challenge. In the meantime, I do want to thank some of our sponsors, because Craig, we couldn't do it without these Cowboy Up Challenge sponsors. Thank you so much to CN, we power the economy. Thanks to Kubota, built for those who do. Nutrien, feeding the future. We've got Pivotal Energy, an innovative energy infrastructure and trusted transportation partner. We've got Plains, a proud supporter of the Calgary Stampede, and of course one of our community partners. We've got Polaris. I bet you ride around on a Polaris at home, don't you?
You bet I do.
Of course you do. Farm, trail, work or play, Polaris has the right off-road vehicle for you. Proud sponsor of the Calgary Stampede Cowboy Up Challenge. Polaris, think outside, and of course, Wrangler, outfitting champion since 1947. Wrangler, long live cowboys and long live cowgirls.
Absolutely, keep the cowboy way rolling, and that's what we're doing right here, of course, at the Stampede and the Cowboy Up Challenge. Well, you see them gathered over there. They're just waiting for the tally, and you know, nobody really knows who's going to win at this point. It's a tight, tough race each and every time. And don't forget that they're timed all the way around. And so the time it's a mathematical thing, and it's figured in there along with their scores on each and every obstacle. So it's pretty interesting, and it's always, sometimes a surprise who comes out on top.
It's true, and some of the challenges that you think might not be so tough, certainly one like that was a challenge for a lot of the riders. Hey, I also want to give a mention quickly to our 50-50. Get your RE/MAX Stampede Show Band Daily 50-50 tickets. It's the only 50-50 draw on park. Proceeds support Stampede youth programs and their achievements right across our province. We've got 50-50 sellers in red aprons going through the crowd. Hey, you could go home, not just them going home with a big boatload of cash, but maybe someone in the crowd going home with some cash and a 50-50 win as well, Craig.
Well, we appreciate y'all being there. We don't get to do it without you. So again, thank you so much for your support here at the Cowboy Up Challenge and the Stampede itself. And thank you to all our volunteers as well. We can't do it without our volunteers that help so much putting this course together, and all they do all over the Stampede grounds. And again, it's an honor and a privilege for me to be here and get a chance to work with you and all the great people here at the Stampede.
It is an honor to work with you, Craig, the inventor of the extreme cowboy racing. It's pretty impressive. I enjoy it more and more every year that you and I get to work together. Hey, I just also quickly want to mention one thing. We've got an AQHA Fan Favorite Horse Award going on this year. It's new at Stampede, Craig. This is a chance for folks to register and vote for their American Quarter Horse, and you could win a Yeti cooler. And we all like to keep our drinks cool in a Yeti cooler, don't we? It's easy to do. We've got a QR code that we'll show you, and you can go online, nominate your registered American Quarter Horse, and perhaps win a Yeti cooler for you and someone who actually votes as well. Thank you for that.
Yeah, you bet. I like to name these horses so you can vote for some of them here, right here at the Cowboy Up Challenge. They are some phenomenal horses that really give it their all 100%, you know. I love what I call the soul or the spirit of the horse. You can certainly see it in an event like this.
That you can, and I think we've got a winner. We've got our winners to announce, Craig. We're pretty excited. The judges have done their tabulation, and we are about to announce who our winners are. Bring them all into the arena, if you would. Come on, riders, and we'll let you know who's taking top prize, the money, and the belt buckle tonight.
I don't want to.
Oh, yeah, thank you so much. A lot of these cowboys and cowgirls have come a long way to compete up here in beautiful Canada at the phenomenal Stampede, something you'll remember your whole life. So again, they appreciate y'all's applause and really appreciate that as they're out here working and riding. Well, those are going to hand out, I think, a couple of checks.
I think we've got checks. Hopefully they brought their big wallets to put these big checks in, Craig. So we've got some big checks to hand out right now.
Okay, here, give me one of those son of a guns. Okay. All right, in second place today, and I agree 100%. I just thought had a phenomenal run, really smooth as silk out there. Hey, Lee Hart, come get some traveling money right there, buddy. Love it. Well deserved today. That's a smooth, pretty run right there, Lee Hart. All right, and our winner today. Remember, it all goes back lap and tap on Sunday. So we got a new course tomorrow, grab a friend, and then the Stampede Buckle and the big championship run with new course on Sunday. Don't forget to get a friend and get out here. But again, our winner today, right there, man, very familiar, coming up to the winner's circle. How about Rodney Chance coming on up here? Nice work as usual by any chance. Man, some phenomenal turns on the fence. Just great run as usual.